Cure heartburn by avoiding these food items. Most commonly, the problem of heartburn is caused by the kind of foods that we eat. Having unhealthy and fatty foods can increase the production of acid in your stomach. It also slows down the digestion process, which in turn causes heartburn. People who suffer from acid reflux or heartburn should try to find out which food items can increase this problem so that they can avoid any such food. To make it easier for you, here is a list of some food items which can generally cause heartburn. Fruits. Citrus fruits, such as orange, lemon, can cause the production of acid. Other than these, the juices of grapefruit and cranberry can also increase the problem of heartburn. Vegetables. Tomato is one vegetable which is very acidic in nature. Other vegetables such as raw onion, pepper and chilies should also be avoided. Dairy products. Any type of dairy items, such as milkshake, sour cream, ice cream, eggs, cheese also increases the chances of heartburn. Meats. Meats are very high in fat content and take a lot of time to digest. Try to avoid meats like beef, buffalo wings, chicken nuggets, etc. Greasy foods. Foods which are fried are not good for your digestive system. It is better to avoid cheeseburgers, French fries and other fast foods which are fried. Beverages. Excessive intake of alcohol, soda and other beverages which contain caffeine, like tea and coffee, are the major causes of heartburn. Chocolate. Consuming chocolate in any form, be it eating or drinking, is best avoided if you are suffering from heartburn. The best way to avoid this problem is to avoid any such food which is high in sugar, fat, spices or caffeine. All these items are known causes of heartburn. Try to eat slowly and have smaller portions to avoid hampering your digestion system. Determine the heartburn type to find out the best remedy. Heartburn is a very common digestive problem. Before one looks for a solution for heartburn, it is advisable to first understand the type of heartburn a person is suffering from. One might find it surprising, but the fact is that the heartburns are categorized into different types, and these types depend upon the cause and the severity of the problem. One of the most common types of heartburn is the summer heartburn. The stifling heat when combined with fatty foods is likely to make a person more vulnerable to heartburns. If you experience heartburn in this way, then you are most likely to suffer from summer heartburn. In this case, it is advisable to have light meals which can be easily digested and avoid the acidic foods. Another common type of heartburn is the pregnancy heartburn. During the pregnancy, the pressure against the stomach increases, which tends to slow down the digestion, and because of this the digestive acids remain in your stomach for an extended period. This eventually increases the possibility of acid flow back into the esophagus from the stomach and results in heartburn. The nighttime heartburn is another type of heartburn which is the most painful and the worst form. The nighttime heartburn usually occurs because of the reason that our body lies in the same position for many hours, which tends to relax the esophageal sphincter, and the flow of acid into the esophagus becomes easier. Another common type of the heartburn is the chronic heartburn, which is a term used for heartburn attacks which occur twice or thrice a week and is generally more severe. It is advisable to consult a doctor before finding a remedy to treat the chronic heartburn. Knowing and understanding the type of heartburn one is suffering from makes it easier for him to know the cause and finding the suitable remedy to treat the problem. Home remedies. Finding natural cure for heartburn. Many people suffer from the problem of heartburn in their daily life. This problem is becoming more common each day. The biggest contributors to this problem are our unhealthy lifestyle habits and the kind of food that we take. Eating food that is high in fat affects our digestive system. It increases the production of acid in the stomach, which in turn causes heartburn. This problem can be avoided by changing our lifestyle and by including healthy food items in our diet. In case you are suffering from the problem of heartburn, then you can try the following home remedies. Baking soda. Baking soda is considered very effective to cure heartburn as the bicarbonate in it helps to neutralize the acid in the stomach. Take a glass of warm water and mix a tablespoon of baking soda in it. It should be taken immediately when the symptoms appear. Banana. Banana is good for your system. People who regularly suffer from the problem of heartburn should make it a habit to eat a banana daily. Apple. Another fruit which can be beneficial for you is the apple. You can have some slices after taking your meal. Gum. You can chew a gum after your meal. It helps in digestion of the food and will help to avoid heartburn. Honey. Honey is also proven to be beneficial for you because of its antioxidant property. You can take about 2 spoonfuls of honey after your meal. Garlic. Raw garlic is famous for its antibiotic properties. Chewing a clove, immediately when the symptoms of heartburn appear, will help to relieve the problem. Water, drinking adequate amount of water daily detoxifies your body by diluting stomach acids and will also keep you well hydrated. Obesity is also a major cause of heartburn. Regular exercise or any other physical activity helps you to maintain your weight and can also improve your digestive system. Identifying the symptoms of heartburn. The acid reflux, more commonly known as heartburn, is experienced by a large number of people. In order to prevent heartburn, it is important for you to understand that what actually is heartburn and what are its symptoms. Heartburn is the condition when you feel a burning sensation in your stomach. It generally occurs when the acid in your stomach flows into the esophagus, instead of getting digested. It causes a burning feeling in the throat and chest. It is better to properly identify the symptoms of heartburn before starting any remedies or medication. Here is a list of some common symptoms that a person may feel during heartburn. Burning sensation. The burning sensation does not actually occur in the heart or the stomach but can be felt near the breastbone. That is why most people complain of a burning sensation in the chest area during heartburn. Sore throat. The next part that gets affected the most, after the chest, is the throat. You might feel an unusual soreness in your throat, especially in the back area, which is very similar to the feeling of burning. Bitter taste. When a person is suffering from heartburn, he will usually feel a bitter taste in his mouth. This bitter or sour taste in the mouth or throat is actually caused by the acid. Difficulty in swallowing. Having such soreness in your throat makes it difficult to swallow anything. You can feel as if you have a lump in your throat, which is making it hard for you to swallow. Coughing. Though generally it is not associated with heartburn, but cough can also occur. As the top portion of your lungs gets affected, it can cause cough very similar to asthma. The most prominent symptom of heartburn is that this condition occurs mainly after eating spicy or fried foods. This problem can be easily avoided by improving your eating habits. Improve your lifestyle and get rid of heartburn symptoms. Heartburn is a common digestive disorder and is inflicting more and more individuals today. When it comes to the treatment of this common problem, it is very essential to find out the origin or the root cause of the problem. The biggest reason for the individuals suffering from this problem is their lifestyle. Today, the individuals are leading a very unhealthy lifestyle, which is the major reason why they are inflicted with various types of ailments. In order to get rid of the symptoms of heartburn, you need to improve your lifestyle to increase your overall productivity in the daily chores. The individuals suffering from heartburn need to check out their dietary habits. If you are having junk food at all times, then it is the time to stop the consumption of junk food, which is likely to cause frequent heartburn attacks. It is very important to include fresh fruits and vegetables in your diet to get rid of the heartburn symptoms. By making simple changes in your eating habits and diet plan, you can significantly improve your digestion and health, and this will eventually decrease your susceptibility to heartburn. Another very important factor which influences the susceptibility to heartburn and many other ailments is sleep. Having adequate amount of sleep is very important in order to have a healthy living. During sleep, your body undergoes the process of healing and regeneration. So, if you are not getting good amount of sleep for a prolonged period, you are more likely to suffer from the consequences, and heartburn is one of them. Stress is another very important factor which causes many conditions and diseases. Too much stress is not good for health, and you should find out the ways to distress and relax yourself in order to have a healthy lifestyle. By implementing these small changes, you can improve your health and get rid of the symptoms of heartburn. Natural remedies and effective treatment for heartburn. Heartburn, a digestive ailment, is a very common medical condition today. The common symptoms are sore throat, sensation in the chest, bitter taste of mouth, difficulty in swallowing, and coughing. These are the few symptoms of this digestive problem, and one can treat it by taking a suitable medication. Today, thousands of individuals are suffering from this digestive ailment with different levels and frequencies. In order to effectively deal with this problem, one needs to follow a lifestyle and a balanced diet which can successfully help to get rid of the symptoms. You can considerably reduce the occurrence of heartburn attacks if you follow certain tips which will help you to increase the productivity in your daily chores. To get rid of this digestive problem, you should avoid the intake of acidic and spicy foods. The foods like oranges, tomatoes, grapefruit, chilies, pepper, and vinegar are likely to cause frequent heartburn attacks in the individuals. Also, it is advisable to those suffering from heartburn to have fat-free foods and avoid oily foods, as they can cause more severe heartburns in some individuals. Also, you should have light meals during the day instead of having one heavy meal. Heavy meals are likely to cause acid reflux problem. So, it is advisable to take short breaks between the meals and have light meals. Further, you should avoid the intake of carbonated drinks and the drinks having caffeine. A healthy alternative for these is to have ginger tea or yogurt. One of the most effective drinks to get rid of this problem is the lemon water, which can reduce the severity of a problem to a considerable level. Also, it is advisable to avoid having snacks before going to sleep. By using these helpful tips, you can get rid of this digestive problem and can improve your lifestyle. Tips to avoid heartburn at night. A large number of people complain about heartburn during the night. Heartburn occurring at night is considered worse than the day because of many factors. First of all, it disturbs your sleep and can disrupt your sleep pattern by keeping you awake. Another factor is that waking up to a burning sensation in your chest and throat can make you very uneasy at night. So the next morning you will wake up looking fatigued and worn out. By practicing the following remedies you can avoid this problem. Avoid heavy meal. Our food gets digested more easily during the day as compared to the night. Try to have a light meal at night and avoid eating food that is fried or too spicy, as it produces more acid. Do not smoke or drink. You should not smoke or drink alcohol late in the night, as it can relax the less, which can cause the burning sensation of heartburn. Sit straight. Your sitting posture is very important as it affects your digestive system. Always eat on the table and sit straight with your back against the chair. Do not lie down immediately. You should never lie down immediately after having your dinner. At least give a gap of 2 to 3 hours between your dinner and sleeping time. Drink water. Drinking water before taking your meal will help you to feel full and can avoid overeating. Also, you should not drink too much water during the meal. Elevate head of the bed. Raise the head of your bed by about 4 to 6 inches. It will prevent the acid from flowing back into esophagus. Do not exercise. Never exercise or indulge in some heavy physical activity right after your meal. You should give some time for the food to get digested. Also, avoid tight clothes. Do not wear very tight clothes in the night to avoid putting any pressure on your stomach. You will sleep much better in loose and comfortable clothes. Treatment for heartburn. Heartburn is a very common digestive ailment. One can choose an appropriate medicine or treatment and can also find a suitable natural remedy for its treatment. Depending upon the frequency of attacks and the symptoms, it is advisable to consult a doctor. Also, one can use the herbal remedy or an antacid product to treat the occasional heartburn. Heartburn is caused by an excessive flow of acid into the esophagus from the stomach. An effective medicine for heartburn treatment helps to neutralize the acid and relieves the sign and symptoms. The individuals having frequent heartburn attacks need to check out their lifestyle and dietary changes. One of the effective ways to significantly reduce the occurrence of heartburn attacks is to reduce the intake of acidic foods in your diet. The foods like citrus fruits, tomatoes, fried foods and chocolates are responsible for the occurrence of frequent attacks. Before going for a treatment to cure the chronic heartburn, you need to check out your dietary habits and also try to know about the foods which cause sensitivity, particularly if you are having occasional heartburn attacks. Another effective way to cure this problem is to improve your dietary habits, as the individuals who suffer from the chronic heartburn need to have light and small meals after regular intervals rather than having a large meal 1 to 2 times a day. Overweight individuals are probably more vulnerable to frequent heartburn attacks, so an efficient and helpful heartburn treatment plan should include changing your diet and also the frequency of your meals. Besides, the kind of drinks you have can also be one of the reasons for frequent occurrence of heartburns. Coffee, alcohol, regular sodas, fruit juices and diet sodas can cause the occurrence of heartburn in some individuals. An efficient treatment program will help you to identify the changes that you need to make out in your diet and lifestyle and helps you to cure the problem. Understanding the causes of heartburn. The burning sensation that you feel after eating a heavy meal is known as heartburn. It is commonly experienced by a large number of people all over the world. The main reasons for the occurrence of heartburn are associated with your food intake and lifestyle habits. By understanding the causes of heartburn, it becomes easy to avoid this problem. Here is a list of some factors which can contribute in causing the heartburn. Spice and fried food. Having unhealthy and fatty foods is the biggest reason behind the occurrence of heartburn. The fried and spicy foods contain a high amount of fat and are not easily digested by our body. Heavy meal at dinner. Eating a heavy meal in the dinner increases the pressure in your stomach. Also, people who eat very fast also tend to suffer from heartburn more than others. Lying down after a meal, your stomach takes time to digest the food. Lying down just after having a meal causes the acid to flow from the stomach to the esophagus, which in turn causes the heartburn. Smoking and alcohol. The bad habits of excessive smoking and alcohol consumption are the major reasons for heartburn. Smoking and alcohol intake relaxes the esophageal sphincter that allows the acid to enter the stomach and causes heartburn. Indigestion. Other unhealthy habits related to food, such as eating heavy meals, not chewing your food properly, having foods which are full of fat and spices, affect your digestion system. It also increases the production of acid in your stomach, which then gives rise to the problem of heartburn. Caffeine. Frequent and large intake of caffeine-induced beverages like coffee, tea and soda also causes the acid to enter the esophagus. You should try to analyze what causes heartburn in your case, because only after identifying the right cause, you can get rid of this problem. What you can do to avoid heartburn? Our unhealthy eating and lifestyle habits are the main causes of the problem of heartburn or acid reflux. It is generally caused by the acid in our stomach. When this acid enters the esophagus, it causes a burning sensation in throat and chest. This problem can cause a lot of inconvenience and pain. By keeping a check on what we eat and how we eat our food, we can avoid this problem. Below mentioned are some healthy habits that you should incorporate in your lifestyle. Eat healthy food. Make healthy foods a part of your diet. Avoid having foods which have high amount of fat or spices. Your method of cooking should also be healthy. It means that you should avoid frying your food in butter or oil. Eat yogurt. A major cause of heartburn is indigestion. Yogurt contains a lot of good bacteria which help to make your digestion system strong and also improve your immunity. Drink water. Water detoxifies your system from all unwanted components. It will help to keep your body well hydrated, so that you can avoid other unhealthy beverages, such as tea, coffee, etc. Eat smaller portions. Heartburn generally occurs when you put pressure on your stomach. In order to avoid that, you should eat smaller portions of food at regular intervals, rather than having 3 big meals a day. Eat slowly. Take time to chew your food properly so that it can be digested easily. Eating your food slowly will help you to feel full and can thus avoid overeating. Watch your weight. Heartburn is also linked to obesity. Keep a check on your food intake and your weight. Include exercises and other physical activities in your routine. The problem of heartburn is mainly caused by unhealthy eating and lifestyle habits. By changing your lifestyle, you can easily avoid this problem.